So hi, so welcome
Hi.
to my podcast series. So basically, I was inviting people from different parts of the world and trying to read their chat and putting across the internet and see how the peoples are responding to that particular stuff and sort of stuff I'm trying to see. Basically, I'm trying to understand the human mind and how it's respond to the so-called events which is happening across us. So that is what it is basically based on, and I went through your profile, I mean your website, when I was googling mentalist and sort of stuff, and suddenly I got caught up in your website. Then I thought of sending you an invitation, and the first thing I want to tell you is like, you are the first Indian which I am actually hosting in this thing.
Oh, I'm the first Indian.
Yeah. Apart from
Okay.
me.
Okay.
So
Till the
basically,
time you invited all the foreigners.
no, it's I feel like there is a problem in Indian crowd. They are not putting, I mean they are not selling themselves very properly. They are not putting their website out. They are not putting their bio out. Sort of the things, there is a gap is existing, and yeah, that is the wonderful thing which I saw in those days working with the other peoples across the globe. When I am, because when I am googling the mentalist or magicians or psychotherapist and psychologist, those kind of people, there is not much peoples are coming, and they are not selling also themselves. um and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So what is your thought about that? How do you feel about that? um
So sailing means, yeah, I mean, if I'm promoting myself, my tricks and maybe my videos or something
mhm.
to reach out more people, maybe people will copy that thing, and maybe they will also become, and they will also start their business in this field. So maybe we are too much concentrated on the client. I mean, maybe general people will not be able to afford our show, or maybe to hire us. Only event management companies or maybe corporate people, those who are into event management, they can only hire us. So maybe we are just promoting ourselves to the targeted audience. That's the reason you might feel that we are not selling ourselves. There are different styles of that there are different personalities. Their ways of promoting art also different. So I don't think, maybe do you think, what about me? I mean, I just wanted to ask you a personal question, like what did you feel about me when you see my profile? Do you think that I'm selling properly or not? I mean, I just wanted a feedback from you. What did you feel as a first impression? What was that?
you yeah, blindly, in my experience in web and working with the global crowds, what I could feel is like you are not selling yourself properly through your website.
Okay.
I came across another website which I'll send you after the podcast. You could go through that. This guy also as an Indian, and he done a wonderful job by putting himself out in a very proper way. uh, you know um, through his website and through his videos, he's putting himself very properly out. And regarding the magicians, you could, David Blind and all those, so these people are putting lot of tricks outside already, and most of the peoples knows a lot of tricks also right now, so don't you feel like making videos will give you to will make you to try something new and sell yourself in a very proper way. Don't you feel like in that way?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I'm promoting myself to the general audience, maybe if I'm putting on the Facebook or maybe on my Instagram page,
Hmm.
there is a very less possibility that a particular person who is going to hire me will see my performance. So
See,
whatever
uh,
we are promoting towards to the event management companies and the HR, or maybe event management or maybe artist management who are hiring us. So we are promoting them for them only. So if you see my video and will you be okay to hire me for the to see the same performance? Maybe not. Maybe if you might feel that okay, I'm watching this performance on video on my mobile, why should I pay him in in this much amount? So this might be the reason.
mm, but there is something called, how an HR agent could reach you. Like, for instance, I'm running a company. I'm looking for an internet artist or a mentalist who can do some particular show, or who can actually entertain people in a very different perspective. So what will I do? Mostly, I mean, if I'm sourced well, I'll do a googling. First thing I'll do is a googling, who are all the mentalists out there. Then the problem which the Google is solving is like, they are connecting the buyers with the seller through a search engine. So this is the
Hmm.
problem which Google is solving, and that is how the that problem Google has solved in a very efficient way. That is the reason why they are generating much revenue. So for instance, in your case, you could you could utilize this facility, or this sort of uh, fundamental behavior of human being in a particular way. Don't you think that uh, very mm, very proper crowd could reach you through internet? Don't you think in that
Yeah,
way?
there are possibilities. I mean, there are various possibilities where crowd can come to me for the inquiries or maybe for the shows.
Hmm.
So, do you have any suggestions for that? How should I do in future, like to reach out more people?
So one thing is like, so generally, how good you could appear to the crowd which is asking for you to come on to stage. That is the thing which you can do. Like forums, there are mentalist forums are for mentalist and sort of stuffs are there. Na? Internet forums. Do you? I mean, in India, this is a very big gap. There are not particularly developed threading. Also, is not there. Like, you know, for instance, Reddit. It's a social threading website. Actually, it's not like Facebook. In India, most of the people only knows how the Facebook is working. But the what I feel is like, what I saw is that the thinking crowd, those who tech savvies, are less in Facebook. So these kind of things you can focus on, like um, Reddit, then forum softwares, and you can create forums, you can discuss on particular topic. And blog writing, content is very important thing. So that also you could. And if you um, even if you can't write a very big this thing, you can just speak. That there is transcripts are available, so the software
Mm.
will actually translate it into word by word format, and you can just copy paste that into your website. So you can create a lot of content, you know which is search engine friendly, so search engines can optimize sort of stuff. And if you want, we could go through all those things after the podcast. I could give you some more examples. I can just forward you some more mails. You can just go through sort of stuff. So how was your journey as a mentalist? How did you start it? It is not so usual.
So initially, I mean, after completing my graduation, I started working in a company MNC. I worked for 5 years there. So basically, my father is a magician. So he used to perform in social festivals. So at that time, when I was a kid, I also used to go with him, and also used to perform in one or two tricks. So from childhood, I was fascinated about this magic and this kind of stage shows. So after working for 5 years, somewhere I used to feel that I should not work more than 9 to 6 job. I should leave my job and pursue my passion, that is magic. So I quit my job and started working in the field of magic. But somewhere I felt that there are a lot of magicians who are charging, who are performing for birthday and small parties. So I wanted to stand unique and give my audience. I wanted to change my audience. So my audience would be basically corporate people. So I developed the skills. I learned more about mentalism. I learned about illusions, how does it work, and everything. I worked it. So I gave 2 years for that, and then after working hard, then I started my own shows. I designed my shows, and so now I'm getting a good response for that, because this is, maybe I don't know about you, but wherever I go and I ask people, did you see any mentalism trick or maybe such kind of trick? So I get the response is no. So basically, it is very new to India. So I'm still again working on that. I'm also again researching what I can give best to the audience. So this is a small journey. The journey is too far actually. I mean, need to complete it. But due to this lockdown, I mean, there are some limitations, but still I'm doing it virtually. Virtually also, I'm getting some inquiries, also performing for corporate, some private parties. So yeah, let's see after lockdown how it goes.
So how many stages did you perform so far? How was the response from the people?
Uh, how many? I think 500 plus.
How was the response of the people?
I mean, different places, different response. I
Hmm.
mean, overall, all the positive response I get, but sometimes it is like wow factor. Sometimes it is okay. I mean, sometimes people can't digest such kind of things. Maybe sometimes people shout like anything. Wow. I mean, they cheer like anything. They liked it. But sometimes people are just watching like to them. Maybe they just go into thinking and how does it. So different places, different response. This is how it is. Go.
I think in them. So yeah, continue.
So yeah, that's what I said. Like different places, different response. Because sometimes people are more excited, like they cheer like anything. But sometimes people are like neutral. They don't understand what is happening. They just respond, or maybe sometimes they don't respond. So overall response is positive, but the level of positivity is sometimes very high, sometimes neutral, sometimes average kind of things,
So
because everyone doesn't think the same thing.
so what is your favorite trick, and what is that which people want to see from you? I mean, what is the trick which is being liked by most of the crowd, and
Mhm.
what is the trick which you like more?
I have prediction trick, which I this is my favorite trick, but that trick is possible on stage only. Here it is not possible, but the simple, the basic
No, no, no.
idea of that trick, I can do that.
I'm not asking you to do something. I'm just wondering, generally speaking, uh, what is the favorite trick for you? You feel
Okay,
like, yeah, this
the
is
trick
this.
one,
Yeah.
yeah, that is master prediction.
Mm-hmm.
The trick is, for example, if I ask five people, five different people, random people, I ask them their personal questions, or maybe what is your favorite, who is your favorite celebrity, or maybe what is your favorite destination. A random people to whom I didn't meet any time in the past. And random, I will ask any random questions, any random questions. You can also ask the same question. The same questions, um, I will predict before asking them. So that is the trick that is called master prediction. So that
Yeah,
is my
you.
one of the favorite tricks
Okay. What is the trick which people's
which I
like to see from you?
yeah, that is my favorite trick, and also people also wanted to, because obviously if your personal question, which any secret question, or maybe what is your who was your first crush, you are the only person who knows that, right?
Yeah.
But if I'm telling you that,
Mm-hmm.
obviously you will go crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that is liked by audience as well, and I also, obviously, if audience is enjoying, I will also feel the same. I mean, I will be also excited.
Okay.
So that is
Yeah.
why I'm one of the.
So yeah, I want to see one of your trick over here. Would you mind performing one?
Okay, so it's about mind reading.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you will respond it to it. I'm just asking you for your cooperation. You also don't be like I'm trying on you, but I just need your cooperation. So whatever I
Yeah.
ask you questions, so just okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I have this book with me.
One thing
Can you
you
see
want me
this?
to be honest about that?
Yeah, yeah. You need to be honest.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So if you don't cooperate me, maybe I might be wrong. Okay,
All right. Awesome. Yeah.
okay. So I have this book with me.
Mm-hmm.
Have you read this book?
Yeah.
You read this? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So what I will just go through like this. Okay, you say
Mm.
stop any way you want. Okay,
Mm. Stop. Stop.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, let's do one more time.
Stop.
Here,
Yeah.
are you sure? So here is the first page, right?
Huh.
Page number. Do you see page number?
Huh.
But the page number and the first word, you need to remember the page number and the first word. Okay, on this
Okay.
page.
Okay.
Can you see this?
Yes. Yes.
The page number and the first word of this page.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
it's with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so first we'll go through the page number. We'll try to reveal what is the page number. I will try to read your mind. So first of all, I'll just you need to cooperate with me. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
you be honest, and whatever I ask you, just give the same vibes to me, so I will be able to do that. uh, the first question is a random question I will ask you. It is, the page number is below 50 or above 50?
Above 50.
Above 50, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So just I will start counting. You just or you say count, you say like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Okay,
Mm-hmm. You want me to
say.
count?
Yeah,
50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Okay, second time you were a little bit paused at the time of 60. I think it is in the 6 series. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll try to guess that series. So what you have to do, you say 61, 62, 63, 64 from 60. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
from 60, you start counting till 70.
60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70.
Okay, uh, again, do it, same thing.
60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70.
Is it 60? Page
Yeah,
number 60?
yes.
Okay, cool. Let's try to figure out the word which you are thinking of. So the first word, do you remember that word?
Yeah.
Okay. So just think of the characteristic of that particular word. For example, it is a Shardul. For example, the word is Shardul. Just think of he is a magician, he is a mentalist. Just think of that characteristic of that particular word. Maybe it might be any animal or maybe anything or anything. So just think of that characteristics. Are you thinking of that? You lit
Yeah.
you are you look so little bit confused. I mean that is confusing word I guess. Okay, just think of first word of that first letter of that word.
Okay.
Just imagine that you are drawing that word on your computer screen, laptop screen.
You want me to
Okay,
draw?
last word.
Hmm?
No, just imagine that you are drawing that word.
Okay.
You are drawing that letter.
Okay.
The last letter, do the same thing. Is it but?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how it goes, and this is called mentalism. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
mindedic.
Mm-hmm. So you want to show any one more trick or
Actually, there are limitations to show virtually, and if
okay.
you, yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason. I mean, there are limitations through performance, through virtual show, and if you ask me on the stage, I can perform for 2 hours, no problem.
Okay, okay. I understood. I understood. So I will open your chart. Did you
Hmm?
done something like this before?
What?
Chart reading, something like?
No. I didn't do it.
You never done it?
Never, never.
Mm, just opening your chart. So how do you feel about these kind of things?
Which things?
The chart things.
So to be very frank with you, I don't believe in this chart and everything,
Mm-hmm.
as I said to you on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
But as you said, you are doing it for the many people. So I thought, why not to experience from a expert? So I thought, let's give it a chance. Maybe I might be, I might, I may convince or maybe I may not. So it's about you. Maybe how do you do it? So I just wanted to experience it because I didn't do it in the past. So you will be,
Yeah.
you know that, right? So I would like to know from you how do you do it and everything.
I'm just passing it for a moment. I didn't open. Okay. Can you repeat that question again?
So you are doing it full time, or it's your hobby, or how you are pursuing it?
So
Starting a new.
the chart reading is like, we are a group of people, like all my family members and relatives are into the chart reading thing. um, um, Chart reading, yantras and mantras and stuffs like that. Then when I grew up in college and all, my classmates and all was asking me, like, can you do reading for me? Then I thought, yeah, why not? Then slowly I went deep into this. Then I studied in one Gurukula called Narayan Gurukul, where it is like Guru Shishya Parambara, like this ancient system of Indian schooling, Indian system of Indian
Mm-hmm.
schooling. So I got into more interest into how all these energies are working and sort of stuff. Um, so that's it. Now I'm during the lockdown, and particularly no other things to do. So I thought of connecting people and sharing the knowledge, and keeping it into internet archive. And also I want to license this into creative common license, so that it can be accessible for anybody, and whoever want to learn, they can learn it and sort of stuff. Yeah. So one ancient knowledge need to be preserved. That's it. There is nothing much. And also, yeah, people will donate for the job which I do. So if it can help me to move forward, I'll take this into full time thing. Then um, that help me also to move forward into this particular direction, and
Mm-hmm.
understand more, much deeper understanding of the thing. So very important thing is like, whoever is doing this need to be get very different mindset. That is the one important thing. The sadhanas has to be done to get into a transcendental state of mind. So from there you can see the world in very entirely different viewpoint. Then you can actually understand how world is working, and based on that you can help people on their samsara or whatever, using this. So, and there is a definite guidance is there, how to do that, what to do, all those things. So however, like, let's go to your chart.
Sure, sure.
Mm. In your chart, your nakshatra is Purva Bhadrapada. Purva Bhadrapada is a group of stars. Okay.
Can you please
Um,
be louder?
Sorry.
Can you please be louder?
So your nakshatra is Purva Bhadrapada.
Hmm.
Purva Bhadrapada simply means that it's a group of stars. Where what is a group of stars? If you look at on the sky, there are different groups of star in different area of the sky will be presented. So when you are getting birth in a particular direction, there will be a group of star. That is where your ascendant is. So that particular star is Purva Bhadrapada. That is your star. And this is nothing but it's a mythological portion of this particular uh, mythological understanding of that particular area. So what it does is like, you as a person will get some characteristic from that energy. So let's go through your nakshatra very quickly. What does it means? um, so each nakshatra each nakshatra has one yoga posture associated with it. So this is called nakshatra yoga. This particular yoga you could do in relation with your nakshatra. So that will actually help you to accelerate your you know your understanding, and to be become more grounded. This is something which help you to be become. Mm, so each 27 nakshatra will be having one yoga posture. Mm, so looking at on your chart, your paksha is Shukla Paksha. So there is two Pakshas, Krishna Paksha and Shukla Paksha. So Krishna Paksha means is 0 to 15 moon, and Shukla Paksha means 15 to Krishna Paksha means 15 to 0 moon. So that is how the paksha is. So your paksha is Shukla Paksha. So there is one bird associated with this particular paksha, which is called peacock. So what does it mean to you? Like you, the bird peacock, it like to show its beauty to the world around it. So the similar passion, you you feel good when you showcase your own inside to the world around you. So this is one of the important characteristics you are having based on this nakshatra. And the bird, and tembu. Tembu is the tree which is associated with the your nakshatra. I'll just share the screen. Can you see?
Yeah, SADS.
Yeah, this is the tembu. I have shared you the link also. You could go through that particular link and understand more better about this.
Hmm.
So tembu is the tree which is related to your own particular energy. So what it does means, this particular tree has a certain kind of vibration which helps you to get connected with this particular tree very easily. So you can go near to this particular tree and feel the energy of this particular tree. So you can see in different parts of India there people worship the tree. This is the reason why they does that. And your gana is Manushya Gana. Like there is Asura Gana, Manushya Gana, and Devagana. There are three ganas for every human beings are there. So your gana is Manushya Gana. What does it means to you? Like you can be you feel good when you help people. So this is one of the important characteristics of the Manushya Gana, uh, which is not presented in other ganas. So your guna is sattva guna. So sattva guna, how does it manifest on you? This particular sattva guna. Sattva guna manifest on you. If you look at on your life, you will stand for whatever is feels good in that particular moment, because you are unable to see what is good in that particular time. So you stand for what is better in that particular time. And your Panchabuddha, the Akash. So what does it means? This will give you an ambitious mind. You can get ambitions in your mind is because the Buddha which is related to your nakshatra is Akash. So that is the something which is actually giving you uh, um, um, deep high end mind. It will produce a deep high end mind on you. And the lord which is related to lord in the sense that particular energy which is related to your nakshatra is Shiva. So you are more masculine side rather than that of feminine side. So people will be having two halves, one is masculine side and another one is feminine side. So in this respective you are having the masculine side which is more than that of the feminine side that is being presented on you. And the vata nature means that you get problems on your body like pain is one of the body problem which will come on you. Your body is very sensitive to uh, cold weather. It will actually create pain on your body. um, yeah, this is basically mostly about your nakshatra. So you have a lion yoni, which means that your sexual type you are mostly like to control on a bird, that kind of person you are. So this is about your nakshatra. Mm, Now we will go through your chart. So this is basically your chart. This is how your chart will looks like. So ascendant is the Tanu Bhava, which is being staying on first house. Then Dhana Bhava, Ketu, Sahaja, Bindu, Jupiter. So Jupiter is staying on the Bindu Bhava, which means that you are a wise person by birth. You can understand the things. Then Putra Bhava, there is Venus. You will be blessed with a son. Sun and Mars is staying on your Shatru Bhava, on your enemy line. What does it mean? Sun and Mars is staying on your Shatru, which means that uh, sometime your father is alive, right?
Yeah, yeah, right.
So sometime you may feel like your father is your enemy. And Mercury is staying on the seventh house. It feels what it does is like Mercury is a war, you know. So it is on the seventh house, which means that you fight with the girls. Mm, and Rendra Bhava, there is Rahu is staying, and Dharma Bhava, there is Saturn is staying, which means that Dharma Bhava, which Saturn is staying, you are a hardworking person. And in Karma Bhava, there is Moon is staying. So, do you have your mother has your mother is alive, right?
No.
Your mother has some kind of business or something like that has came to you, like from your mother's side.
Yeah.
So if you look after that, that could be give you much. better opportunities, that can create more opportunities in your life. I mean, I'm not saying you to leave whatever you're passionate about. What I am saying is that this could be like an additional income for your future. It will come to you.
Okay.
Do you have any questions regarding this?
So,
This is basically an overview of your chart. From here, we can go deep.
yeah, as you said, I will be blessed with the sun. So,
Mhm.
SUN or SON? Which sun?
Putra.
So, means I will have boy.
Yeah,
Okay. So, it's only on me or it's on my wife as well?
like
Maybe in her nakshatra or maybe in her chart, there might be a possibility of daughter as well. So, and in my chart, you can see sun. So, how
yeah,
do you? So, how whose chart is correct? Or maybe what will be the last final output?
you will
What
be
did you think?
having both son and daughter. No,
Okay.
basically, what happens if you look at on the particular chart of your partner? So there
Hmm.
is something which I observed is like whatever is saying like regarding to their kids and stuffs like that, it's usually comes accordingly.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to know anything much more deeper about you?
So it's done or still again any details are there?
If you want
Or
to
chart is
go,
done?
if you want like more, this is generally speaking what it is a general overview of what is that chart is more about. And there is much more deeper we can go, like uh, so many other things also involved into that from here. But yeah, but for an average I mean, so how much percentage do you agree with the finding of this with your life?
I got to know only three, four, 5 points. Like uh, as you said, I will be blessed with son, so I can't tell you like it's right or not wrong. Or maybe as you said, my mother's business. Maybe you said like I will be more successful in that business. So I can't tell you right now that it's the how much I am convinced with this. Obviously it's future things. So maybe if you can tell me the past things like anything, like whatever is written in my nakshatra or maybe in chart. So
Yeah, we can just
that
go through. So uh one thing is like Brihaspati is your first uh, you know first half of your life. So if you look back on your life, you there is a possibility that you were very studious kid, which means that you are studying very deeply, uh, studying very hard till the age of 17 or 18, something like that.
okay.
From there things could have changed. The After that the Saturn comes into picture. So what does it signifies is like there is a lot of hard work and tragedies and struggles and stuffs like that comes into your life. after the age of 16. Like for instance, Saturn comes after the age of 16. So if there is if the death and the problems and all happened in your life between the age of 16 to 18 or 19, sort of like life changing things which has been happen.
Okay. Okay. So, uh, can you tell me, like, as you said, like, at the age of 16, you told me like something was tragedy or something. So, can you tell me maybe in next 10 years, like, what will be the tragedy, or maybe what will be the good thing, or maybe bad thing will happen in this chart? Any future possibilities from your side, for which I should be prepared for that kind of things. Or maybe in my business, or maybe in my married life, or maybe anything, any possibilities, if you can tell me.
Uh, mm, so marriage or might be there could be like a kind of separation could be happened in your life recently, like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 22, 23, 24. Possibly at the age of 24 you might be had a love affair. 24 to it could be stayed for 3 4 years.
Okay.
um so yeah, that was the time, better time for you to get marriage, which has been over. But it doesn't mean that you can't get married or whatever. It's like then now the things will fall into place at after the age of 35, struggles and all
So
will
when I will
after
get married,
uh
when I will get married
no no
at the age of,
when see whether when you are gonna get married or not is not the thing. The thing is like Venus is the planet which bring the goodness in your life, relationships and sort of stuff, which has been from the age of 24 to 28 there was Venus. um, so that time there could be a possibility of getting married and getting a relationship and sort of stuff so was there. Possibly you could have missed it. So of if even if there was a relationship it could be broken down by the like 4 5 months ago, I mean 5 6 months before.
so maybe in after marriage there will any possibilities of separation, or maybe if you can tell me about that, so that maybe I will not get married maybe.
I- that I have to see both the chart, both chart I have to see,
Which both chart?
both chart of your wannabe
Okay, okay,
and
my
your
partner. Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. No, as you said, like maybe I have broken down with the relationship, so that I mean you didn't see my uh, what you say lovers chart, but still you tell me that I might have broken in last 4 or 5 months. So how you can you tell me like on that basis or maybe on that details if you can tell me like I mean that would be really helpful for me or maybe when the when the happiness will come in my life maybe what will maybe financially or maybe in the
Yeah,
relationship
that's what
so
I said.
any
For you to get in a stable thing, you have to wait for another 4 5 years. To after the age of 35, you will
4
be,
to 5 years
yeah. So 35 it will take
at the
completely.
age of 35
Yeah,
at the age of 35
yeah.
okay
It's like it's not like you won't get married up to the age of 35. It's like things will fall in peace by the age of 35. It means that you can marry before also, and there was a super possibility for getting married 4 months ago, 4 to 5 months ago.
means
I mean, that was the time where a relationship could lead into a marriage.
okay okay
You want to know anything else?
and that's it like can you see financial status of my any financial possibilities if you can tell me like
35. After the age of 33, whatever you have learned will start to work on you,
on what basis you are telling that
because Jupiter is coming after the,
33
yeah. So Jupiter
okay
is
more
the
5 years
planet, yeah. Jupiter is the planet you got birth with. So you are wise actually. You have a wisdom. So that will get super active after the age of 33. So which means that Jupiter is gonna bless you. So your understanding of the wisdom, the knowledge will be super active, and you can utilize that time to. Uh, mm, I mean, your knowledge will be get. Get validated.
okay so this as you are saying Mars Mercury Jupiter all these grahas are focusing me or like these grahas are only for the what do you say for the reference like actually what happens like if you're saying that Jupiter is coming in your life at the age of 33 so what will actually happen like that Jupiter will come on my head or like I mean I'm just asking like
No, 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 no. It's not like that. So it's been divided and further divided. It's basically an energy. It's like a mythological figure. You know,
okay
dashas and the birth chart also there. The full birth chart, which I have showed you, know, that in a gray color. I have sent you the
mm-hmm.
document. That is like that is how you see. That is the snapshot of the sky when you got birth. Okay, that is actual planets. Then there is dashas are there. That is not an actual planet. What is it? Means it is um, um, it's a mythological understanding of some transition, which in time. So that is basically the time axis. The snapshot of that particular that one is the space axis.
okay so any idea about my death when it will happen on at the what age
No, it's like it's very confusing. It's fine.
no if
You
you can tell me the I will be blessed with the sun so you can tell me that thing so maybe obviously if you have any chart in that, like where when I will get married, or maybe when I will be died. So I mean, those are the most important factors in your life, or maybe those are the turning point of your life, right?
Not exactly. There are
Marriage, or
people
maybe
don't.
birth,
No,
marriage,
no.
and the death.
There are a lot of people don't want to get married also. No.
No, no, I'm asking about death. Okay, marriage. It's. I mean, maybe in this Corona pandemic, I don't think so. It will happen. Maybe I'm just asking about death. I'm just curious about my death, like when it will happen. Maybe before death, I will be getting married or not, or maybe in this Corona pandemic, I will be died, or maybe I'm just curious about that when it will happen. So at
Uh,
the age of 33, as you said, happiness will come. So maybe at least 33, at the age of 33, I will be alive. So maybe after how many years I will be alive? Will I be able to see my son's marriage or not, or like that?
you see, the thing is like you follow your passion, like the mentalism is your passion, no? So these
Hmm.
times are these things will actually the hard work you are gonna put on that will start to work
Hmm.
after the age of 33. You will
Hmm.
start to see a very good return later 33.
Hmm. Hmm. No, I'm
So that
asking about my life, like how many years I will be alive. That is my question. You
um
told me like 33 years. At the age of 33, I will be successful. Maybe as per your definition, successful. But what would be like, maybe if there is a chance of maybe due to this Corona, I expired at the age of after 2 years only, or maybe what is my lifespan? If you can tell me about that. I'm very
um
curious actually. I mean, any every time I used to feel that whenever I get such kind of any astrologer or something, I will ask this question because I'm very curious about that. Maybe life is uncertain, right? Anytime anything can happen. Maybe I'm talking to you, anything can happen right now also. So
yeah.
what do you think about? So what do you think about that? Any? Can you see any indications on my chart?
Hmm. You will pass 40 plus 40, 50 plus you will pass.
40 or 50?
40, 45 plus you will pass. 45 plus.
At the age of 45, I will be expired.
No, you will pass.
Okay, pass. No, I'm asking about the span, like at the age of
Exact
maybe
time.
60, 60. Not exact, but at the age of 60, 65, 62,
That's what I'm saying.
maybe 40.
45 plus you will pass.
Okay. Okay, so that I can plan accordingly my life,
So if you
maybe.
wanna plan like that, you feel like you are gonna die tomorrow, then plan. That will be more easier.
Okay, cool.
Never
Good
plan like
strategy.
another 2 year, 1 year, or something like that. Just plan for tomorrow.
Hmm.
Imagine that every day I am gonna tell you that you are gonna die tomorrow.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give you one exercise.
Right. That is a strategy actually. I mean, you can achieve a lot of things if you live your life with that background in your mind, like, yeah, tomorrow maybe this is on this Sunday I will be died. So maybe if you plan and if you work accordingly, you will be more successful. Maybe your productivity will obviously increase.
productivity, the depth of the life, the feeling of the life, the depth which life can give will actually increase. The life you feel, no, it, the depth will actually gonna increase if you feel in that way. So imagine that you are gonna die tomorrow. I said you that in every day.
Well, maybe I might feel that okay, I'm dying tomorrow, so why should I work?
It's up to you.
Maybe I might think in a other way.
No, no, that and
Yeah.
all. That and all again mind game, but it's okay. You fine in that way.
Cool.
So anything
So
else you
anything
want?
else you wanted to tell me? Anything else you wanted to tell me? Any suggestions, any feedback on my chart or maybe anything?
So the thing is like your website you can make it more better, and you can start
Okay.
sell yourself more better.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing I would.
Any suggestions on that? As you said, Reddit and everything, I noted down.
Hmm.
Anything else you wanted to
I'll
tell me?
I'll send you mail.
Yeah,
I'll drop
because
you mail.
I was very impressed with the your website and the way you put the calendar and the appointment things. I can reschedule that thing. So that was really professional, and I was really impressed with that because yesterday I was very in emergency. I was a
Mm-hmm.
little bit occupied, and suddenly I put an alarm on that, like I wanted to attend this interview, and suddenly I got to know that I won't be able to do that. Suddenly I was about to call you, but I just checked that email and I could reschedule that. So that was really impressive for me. So maybe that is learning for me that I can also uh,
Yeah, you can also
try
do that.
this. Mm.
I can tell you how to do that. I can send you one mail how to do that. Like it's an
Cool.
app which is called Calendly, which you
Yeah,
could
yeah, I
use it
checked
for.
it.
Yeah, it's for free. You can put it
Hmm.
in your website also.
And your website was also very good. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
everything was mentioned there. I mean, the vast lot of knowledge and lot of things are there. So whenever you told me that time, I was not able to go through all the details, but
Mm-hmm.
I just gone through a little bit of overview. So I thought, let's have a quick call so that we can discuss
Mm-hmm.
and we can finalize. That's the reason I asked you to have a quick call.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So nice to meet
Yeah.
you and nice to have you. I mean, nice to have a conversation with you.
Okay. Thank you.
And thank you for calling me for this kind of this workshop. I mean, what you say, this kind of interview and writing it down, all the details, taking your efforts to make my chart and everything. And
Yeah. It's fine.
no, no, I mean, you are taking efforts, but maybe somewhere, maybe in future, if I feel that no, whatever you told 5 years back, that is happening now. Maybe I will come back to you and will say, yeah, Arun, I 5 years ago you told me that thing. Yeah, that is happening. I'm really happy with the whatever you told me 5 years ago. I'm knowing that importance whatever you told me that night. So I mean, it might happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much in advance, maybe for that giving me that information. Like, how should I go ahead with this?
So you want to tell something to people, those who wanna see this podcast
Regarding,
about you? This is this podcast people are gonna watch. So you wanna say something to them?
yeah, I mean, it's everyone's perceptions, like what they think, and maybe initially I was not convinced with the things you told me, but somewhere I feel that partially whatever you told me was partially right. Maybe partially it was not what I was gone through. So maybe it depends on person to person. I am maybe right now I'm neutral, like, because the questions which I was uh, thinking of, I didn't get that exact like the thing which I was thinking, like, for example, what will happen, maybe what, when I will get married, because these are the most important things which I constantly feel that if I'm making a chart, or maybe someone is making a chart for me. So I was curious about to know those things, maybe about my family, or maybe those are the things very which are very close to my heart. So yeah, it depends on person to person. Maybe if you tell someone's chart, that might be 100% true. So it's, as you said, it's your wisdom, it's from 2000 years, right? 200 or 2000 years
Mm.
is happening. So maybe uh, sometimes it will not be I'm not the right person, maybe the way you are telling, I'm not uh, convinced, or maybe we, I don't know, but I'm currently I'm neutral. But for the people who are watching this, or maybe want to experience this, they must experience it, because I'm talking to you from last 1 hour. Maybe I wanted to experience that. I feel somewhere something is new in this, because I never gone through it. So people must try this. I would recommend it to, go through such kind of the chart and everything. If they feel that is good, then obviously it's their
Um,
call.
yeah, if people want to contact you for a booking a show, whatever, or what you say, how can they contact you?
Yeah, they can directly visit my website, that is www.magicianshardul.com. And if obviously the people will first call, and they will ask availability and everything, and charges, and then they will ask, like, the videos which you have performed for the clients, the profile and everything. Then we can go ahead. If they are okay with the profile and everything, uh, we can finalize the show. But mostly I'm performing for the corporate. But due to this pandemic, I'm hosting private parties as well, or maybe ticketed show as well. So anything is possible now virtually. They
So yeah,
can contact.
stay tuned and keep visiting magicianshardul.com to get updates about magicians new shows and sort of stuff. You keep updating your website, right?
Yeah, yeah, I do that.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. Thank you for being the part of the show. And yeah.
Thank you so much for inviting me,
Hmm.
and have a nice day.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.